The Minister of Finance, Mr. Wale Edun, has called on Nigerians to join hands with the federal government in developing the nation's economy. Edun made the call during the launch of a Guide for Accessing Climate Finance, a practical toolkit designed to help eco-friendly businesses unlock investments and accessing global climate finance. Edun urged young Nigerians to take advantage of the emerging opportunities under the leadership of President Bola Tinubu, noting that the current administration had created a level playing field for all.
Now it's a level playing field. Everybody can participate in the opportunities of this economy under the able leadership of President Bola Tinubu. And the biggest opportunity of the moment is in climate. We do have an environment that is withdrawing from empathy, is withdrawing from multilateralism, it is withdrawing for help for developing countries. The SDGs, in order to meet them, you need to spend $5 trillion per annum between now and 2030. It won't happen. We know that the $100 billion that is meant to be flowed to the developing countries for climate action that promise has been met in the breach year after year. However, climate spending in 2024, spending on climate action, $2 trillion. So that's where the money is.
Earlier, Mr. Ifeanyi Ugwoke, national team lead of PACE, said climate change was an existential issue that required consistent and accessible financing.
We are all aware in recent times the challenges around coastal flooding, even inland flooding. We have to build infrastructure, resilient infrastructure to respond to that. And to do that, we need what? Climate finance. The opportunity is immense. We also need to invest in how we respond to issues around energy, waste management, all of those things that will contribute to Nigeria's response to managing how Nigeria is responding to the challenges of desertification, flooding, deforestation, all of those things that sometimes we don't make the connection with it, but those are challenges of climate finance.
Also speaking, Mr. Basil Obasi, Public Financial Management Advisor at PACE, said the program aimed to raise awareness among state governments about available opportunities in the climate finance space.
What we are doing is to point states to what exists, resources that are existing that they are not tapping, and as development partners to now nudge them to do the needful. And one of those needful things to do is to know how to develop bankable projects. So bankability of projects and linking them to economic sustainability and green growth. So if they do that and attract those funds will help them to create green jobs and develop their own states. So the launching is to bring together the critical mass of stakeholders from the government and private sector to know that this exists and that we are available to support you.
Mrs. Cynthia Rowe, Head of Development Cooperation at the British High Commission, said Nigeria had the potential to lead Africa's green revolution and urged the country to harness every available opportunity.
The UK government has a really strong relationship with the Nigeria government. We've had decades of partnership on development as well as other parts as well, including our people-to-people links. And one of the things that we really want to do more and more of is to be a catalyst for Nigeria's development. Climate finance is a way of unlocking Nigeria's own development so that Nigeria takes control of its own destiny on that. And climate issues are a huge issue, of course, for Nigeria. So that's what we're really interested in doing.